And finally, if you remember the days when playing music needed slightly more effort than tapping the screen on your mobile phone, then you may go all misty-eyed at the mention of vinyl. For generations between the 50s and the 80s, it was the only way to enjoy music. CDs and later downloads and streaming look set to kill it off completely, but it seems vinyl hasn't been vanquished quite yet. In fact, sales have just hit a 25-year high. Our reporter Elizabeth Baines, who infuriatingly doesn't remember them first time round, has taken to the turntable at a music cafe in Lytham.
For years, music lovers have lost hours running their fingertips through records, hunting for the latest hit to add to their collection. And whether it was Blondie, Black Sabbath, the Beatles or Bowie, vinyl was the only way to get your latest fix. That was until the age of the digital download, which saw vinyls vanish from the forefront of the music industry, only to be replaced by a swarm of streaming sites and smartphones. But all that could now be set to change as vinyl sales reaches a record 25-year high.
We've gone through a generation where people were downloading music onto their smartphones, and it was all about trying to fit as much music on there as possible, but that affected the sound quality, and as storage memories got more affordable, that people now want the quality again, and people have been sort of rediscovering either vinyl they've got from the parents, or we have a lot of teenagers coming in buying vinyl for the first time. And I think the real reason for it is not only does it sound great, it's got a nice warm sound to it, but I feel that you have a real connection with the music you're playing. When you put that needle on the record, it feels like you're doing something rather than just trying to find a playlist on your smartphone.
2016 saw the passing of many music icons. The legacies they left behind are now being rediscovered, unearthed through the vinyl revival.
It's a tangible thing, and people just have this real pride of ownership when they're sort of putting a record on and sitting down and listening. Last year, a lot of the records we were selling were, obviously David Bowie passed away, and Prince. It wasn't a great year for those iconic musicians, to leave us. But what they've left us with is some amazing albums which people want to listen to from start to finish, rather than just one track on a playlist. I was looking at the vinyl charts for 2016, and we can see that David Bowie had 5 albums, in the year's charts.
But it's not just a nostalgic generation buying into this resurgence. More and more teenagers and millennials are choosing the analogue audio over digital.
It's quite interesting. The people who are coming and buying vinyl, as I say, really range from teenagers experiencing it for the first time, right the way through to people rediscovering getting their turntable, the dusty turntable out from the loft and reliving sort of the vinyl experience.
Surely digital, it's this modern technology. Surely that means it's a better sound. Would you not agree? It's
a very clean sound, but I think, if you were to do a side-by-side comparison, that sort of the vinyl sound is a much warmer sound compared to digital, and the reason being is because they have to take a lot of those ones and zeros out, and what you sometimes can lose there is sort of that real sort of warmth and depth to the sound. A lot of my customers say that it's a much richer sound and the bass is a lot deeper and more controlled.
In the last 9 years alone, vinyl sales have gone up consecutively, and with places like this one keeping them at the heart of their business, the revival could be set to stay. Elizabeth Baines, that's Lancashire in Lytham.